She was his partner. She wasn't his fiance. The nigga's lying. That's for publicity reasons. PR. You put 3 babies in her and you ain't married her yet. You don't give a shit about her and you don't care about them kids.
I do not.
What, man? Wait. Look, I didn't say that without talking. Listen, bro. On everything I love, what nigga gonna let his kid's mama go under the knife unnecessarily?
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audience.
We're going to get to the next topic. We got a lot to talk about tonight. I want to talk about this clip from this podcast I saw where this guy, what's the name of this podcast? Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull this shit up. It's the Viral Way podcast where this guy was talking about the DC Young Fly Jacky O situation, where he was basically saying DC Young Fly doesn't give a fuck about Jacky, didn't give a fuck about Jacky O or the children. Now, if you didn't know, DC Young Fly has had 3 kids by Jacky O, and Jacky O, who I think was also on Wild 'N Out, recently just died due to complications from cosmetic surgery. All right, so let's get into the clip.
Nigga don't give a shit about them kids. What? He out here, bruh.
This is different. What the?
The nigga didn't marry their mama.
It's different.
Listen,
hold on.
Bruh, the nigga didn't marry their mama. Stuck 3 babies in her, never married her.
I think he's engaged.
Hold on. They never said that she was his fiance. They were like his partner.
They did.
When I watched the news, it went from partner to fiance. Niggas said a lot of shit when somebody dead. It was partner first. Let me finish.
Hold on.
Yo, real quick, this nigga's a savage, bro. This nigga's a savage. Like, I mean, I thought I was a savage. This nigga didn't even wait a week till after she died, and he just like, yo, let's go. Start over, man.
Nigga don't give a shit about them kids. What? He out here, bruh.
This is different. What the?
The nigga didn't marry their mama.
It's different.
Listen,
hold on.
Bruh, the nigga didn't marry their mama. Stuck 3 babies in her, never married her.
I think he's engaged.
Hold on. They never said that she was his fiance. They were like his partner.
They did.
When I watched the news, it went from partner to fiance. Niggas said a lot of shit when somebody dead. It was partner first. Let me finish.
Hold on, let him
I didn't say one word.
Let him get his point on.
She was his partner. She wasn't his fiance. The nigga's lying. That's for publicity reasons. PR. You put 3 babies in her and you ain't married her yet. You don't give a shit about her and you don't care about them kids.
I do not.
What, man? Wait. Look, I didn't say that without talking. Listen, bro. On everything I love, what nigga gonna let his kid's mama go under the knife unnecessarily?
I mean, shit. I mean, look. My man, he had a lot to say. I mean, look, I'll say this. Look. So while the guy in the video, he brought up some great points. I don't necessarily believe that he hates his kids or he doesn't give a fuck about his kids. But I do agree that there was a certain level of respect that was absent from his relationship with Jacky O, for sure. Ladies, real quick, let me give you a gem here. If you with a man, especially a man that has his life together, right? A man that's not going through nothing, you know what I'm saying? You with a man that has his life together for over 2 years and he hasn't proposed, Stop wasting time because you don't have enough of it to waste. Stop wasting time because you do not have enough of it to waste. If you're in a committed relationship and it lasts for longer than 2 years, right? And he hasn't popped the question, you should move on, and you should move on right now. You should move on, you should move on right now. Now, this doesn't go for you old motherfuckers, right? So if you're 45 and older, and you one of these, and you in one of these damn situationships where there's no possibility of having children or building a real future, fellas, I don't suggest that you marry in a situation like that, because off the break, you're only risking losing half of your assets over a glorified boyfriend-girlfriend relationship anyway. You got no kids, you got no nothing. There's no reason that you need to be on the hook, or even she needs to be on the hook for either one of you guys is fuck shit. So I say if you're over 45, you're not having kids anymore, you meet a new partner, y'all not planning on having kids or building anything, don't get married. Don't get married. Now, so like I said, I don't believe it's worth it for two older people, right? But DC Young Fly has 3 kids with this woman. Had 3 kids with this woman. 3. Now, the first time, I get it. You could be like, okay, I fucked up. I didn't pull out quick enough. She still wants to have the baby. I'm going to deal with my consequences. That's my baby mother. Yada, 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 whatever. We're going to co-parent. I get it. But to then stay with her, have another kid, and then a 3rd kid, and still not make her an honest woman after all these years and all 3 of these kids. I mean, at that point, you're doing her dirty. You're doing her dirty. Because if she's good enough to have 3 kids with, she's good enough to marry, in my opinion. If she wasn't good enough to marry and you made a mistake, you should have stopped after 1 kid. And I would understand. But you did it 3 fucking times. You did it 3 times. She carried your baby for you 3 fucking times, and you didn't make her an honest woman. So that right there, I have to side with the ladies. Fellas, the shit's wrong. It's wrong. Because not only are you not making this woman an honest woman, look what you're doing to your kids. Look what you're doing to your kids. These kids, you owe these kids a real family. You owe these kids a legitimate family. But instead, for your own selfish personal reasons, and I'm not trying to attack DC Young Fly. This is not even personal to DC Young Fly. This is just a message to men in general. Right? You owe these kids a legitimate family, especially after 3. You owe it to them. Now, no disrespect to DC Young Fly. He might not know any better. He may come from an environment where niggas just do nigga shit like that. And I understand. But it comes to a point where you gotta come to your senses, and you gotta realize that life is bigger than just yourself. You got 3 kids in the world by the same woman. So to not legitimize her and make her a wife, in my opinion, is some fuck shit. It's some fuck shit. All that shit about the surgery and him not caring about if she lived or die, I don't want to touch that. I don't know anything about that. I don't know why she got surgery. I'm against surgery, but I wouldn't go as hard as Homeboy did to say he didn't give a fuck about it because he let her get the surgery. Like, I'm sure in hindsight, he didn't know she was going to die. So I think that's a little rough. That's a little rough. Now, what we got next?